Tiny Experiments by Anne-Laure Le Cunff. Audiobook summary and review by Story Shots. The best insights about yourself come from running tests, not reading books. Introduction. You treat every decision like a permanent identity crisis. Wake up at 5 a.m. or not. Start journaling or not. Quit social media or not. You spiral through advice, commit to nothing, and wonder why change feels impossible. That's the thesis of Tiny Experiments by Anne-Laure Le Cunff. Transformation happens when you stop deciding and start testing. 1 week, 1 variable, real data. Replace big decisions with small tests. Most self-improvement advice demands commitment before evidence. Try meditation for 30 days. Go vegan. Delete Instagram. But commitment without data is just guessing in public. The solution: treat your life like a lab. Instead of asking if you should do something forever, ask what happens if you try it for 1 week. Wake up 30 minutes earlier for 7 days and track your energy. The goal is information, not permanence. This reframes failure entirely. If you test waking up at 5 a.m. and discover you feel awful, you didn't fail. You learned. You now have evidence that early mornings don't serve you. The best self-knowledge comes from experiments you actually finish, not theories you never test. You've been stuck on a decision for weeks because you're treating it like a marriage proposal. Knowing what to test is only half the problem. The other half is measuring what actually happened. Track outcomes, not intentions. You think you know how your habits affect you, but memory is a terrible scientist. You remember the one great workout after terrible sleep and convince yourself sleep doesn't matter. The solution: write it down. Not your goals, your results. Did you actually feel more focused after that morning walk? Did cutting sugar change your energy? Most people track inputs, but not outcomes. I meditated today versus I felt calmer during the 3 p.m. meeting. Inputs are easy to fake. Outcomes are honest. If you're still snapping at your coworkers after 2 weeks of daily meditation, the practice isn't working for you. That's data. If you're not measuring the outcome, you're not running an experiment. You're just hoping louder. You've been trying something for weeks without tracking whether it's actually helping. The real magic isn't in the data you collect. It's in what you do with patterns only you can see. Build your personal playbook. Every experiment gives you a page in your personal playbook. You learn that you focus better with background noise than silence, that you write more after a walk than after coffee, that calling a friend recharges you more than scrolling does. These aren't universal truths. They're your truths, backed by evidence only you could gather. Most people never build this playbook because they're too busy chasing someone else's. They read that a billionaire wakes up at 4 a.m. and assume that's the answer. But you're not optimizing for their life. You're optimizing for yours. The only way to know what works for you is to test it yourself. 1 variable, 1 week. Write down what happened. The people who grow fastest aren't the ones who commit hardest. They're the ones who learn fastest from their own data. The best insights about yourself come from running tests, not reading books. If this changed how you think about self-improvement, someone in your life probably needs to hear it too. Final summary. But the 5-step protocol for designing experiments that actually teach you something will change how you approach every decision you make this year. Anne-Laure Le Cunff also shares the clarity matrix that helps you distinguish signal from noise in your results, plus the counterintuitive reason why failed experiments are often more valuable than successful ones. Tiny Experiments is for anyone tired of committing to advice that doesn't fit their life and ready to discover what actually works for them. The full summary with infographic and animated video breaks down the complete system in the Story Shots app.